All right, so we're gonna be getting to work on the sweet XR100. I got it running, and it's running like shit. Just burning oil hard. There was no air filter, and look how freaking filthy and gross that is. So I know the engine sucked in a bunch of dirt, and the cylinder's probably trashed. So we're gonna be digging in to see what we can find. I'm gonna have to take the muffler off, take the carburetor off, and then we'll worry about getting the head off. The head looks good. This machine doesn't look like it was ever starved for oil or nothing. And also, none of the bolts holding the valve cover on were ever taken off. It looks like a wrench has never touched them or any of these things before. So I know that whatever idiot owned and mistreated this thing didn't get their friggin' hands inside this engine. So hopefully the dirt friggin' up the cylinder is all we're gonna find. Oh, there's another mount. Ugh, damn. Now I get my gun. Darn, that thing was a pain in the butt to get off of there. All right. Muffler removed. Unfortunately, this muffler got all hacked up, but it ain't too terribly loud, so it's gonna stay for now. Spark plug's gonna come out. This thing had the incorrect spark plug installed. I can't believe it even ran like this. This bike requires a resistor type plug, and this thing was just sitting on there. It doesn't clip in. But even so, it still made spark, but I got the right spark plug coming in. I'll get a rope and hang that from the handlebar for now. Or you know what? I'm gonna replace these bars and grips. I might as well just disconnect the whole darn thing. Where's my good screwdriver? This one's good. All right, we got the carburetor off. So now it'll be time to work on pulling off that head. I'm gonna have to take that cam chain off. Take that bolt off, take that bolt off, take these bolts off. Well, I'm gonna take this side cover off so that I can rotate it better for timing. So, might as well take this shifter off too, since it's all bent up and it's gonna need to be fixed. This thing also needs a new front sprocket, so this side cover was gonna have to come off anyway. Ooh. There she goes. Keep that dirt out of there. She's gonna need a new gasket. That thing didn't come apart very nice. That's gonna have to get cleaned up. It's the same. Okay, timing looks good. That's good to know. Intake valve is tight. I'm gonna loosen up this cam chain tensioner. Looks like this ought to do it. I need a shorter screwdriver. Well, this cam chain tensioner is actually going to have to come right out because I plan on replacing this cylinder. Pretty simple. All right, just got to break the other sprocket bolt loose. Let's see if we can't get these out of there. Okay, there's the cam sprocket, and I got some wire here. Always good to tie this sucker up so it don't fall down in the case. Not in the best shape, but it'll work. Take these bolts out of here. And I get a socket for that. There we go. Those look nice, no galling or scoring on the rocker arms here. Take the camshaft out. A lot of oil in there. That's good. Cam looks perfect. No scoring, nothing. That's good to see. Mop up that oil so it doesn't end up all over me. Ten millimeter, and that should be doing it. We'll get this head off of here. And I think that's got to come out of there. Is it a screw-on thing or some sort of adjustment? Oh, I see. Pair of pliers. There it is. It must go through that. Just like that. Okay. This video is going to help me put this thing back together. Now I think I should be able to lift that head right off of there. Here she comes. Shoot, can I get this thing out while it's still in the frame? I hope so. Alright, so there's definitely no pulling this head off of here while it's in the frame the way it is, so I'm gonna try to unscrew these studs, see if I have any success with that. I stack two nuts on top of each other, I'll back the one into the other, and I should be able to wrench on it. Shit, I'm just gonna break something. Well, I think I'm gonna have to pull this whole engine out of the frame in order to get this thing apart. All right, I got all the bolts out, I believe, to get this engine out. Also had to disconnect the foot peg there, but I think I should be able to lift this sucker out of there now. We'll see what happens. Don't torque on the... She's not budging. All right, got those skid plate bolts disconnected. Let's give this another try. Oh man, she don't want to come out. The kickstand back on because I think the best way to get this engine out is to drop it down. There we go. That's coming off of there now. So, it's definitely not going to come out without disconnecting that front motor mount. Now the motor should just drop right out of here. All right. Onto the workbench. All right, putting that sucker back in is gonna be a pain, but glad to have got that done. All right, I got her all torn down, and as I expected, this cylinder is in pretty bad shape. Probably can't see it on the camera. There is a lot of vertical scratches up and down the inside of both sides of this thing, so that's what's going to have to be addressed. That's why we're burning so much oil and not getting a whole lot of compression. The head's in good shape. I checked those valves for leaking. I just put a little kerosene in there, let it sit for a while, and inspected down in the ports. Didn't see anything flow through, and they look real nice. A lot of carbon built up on the exhaust valve, but I think that's from all the oil it was burning. So that's good. So now I just got to get it all back together. I got some new parts coming, and then we will start the reassembly.